Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Alan Troop with your weekend edition. We will review some of the top stories for this week and a few of your favorites. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story this week was about a church's efforts to prepare families who can't afford car maintenance for the winter. Here's Jeff Chu with the story.
Moses Lake Alliance Church's 16th Annual Car Care Day moves like a well-oiled machine. Church leaders said their more than 200 church volunteers gave free service to 106 cars on Saturday at the church's North Grape Drive parking lot. Alliance Church Executive Pastor Kent Copley explained how it all began.
We noticed 16 years ago there's a great need in our community to help single moms and many people who weren't getting their oil changed. And so we started a ministry outreach in the community where there's one day set aside to help love on people in a unique way. And they could come and bring a vehicle, get the oil checked, changed, oil filter change, and air filter change, get the car washed, and while they're waiting, they're loved on and fed, and it's just become a beautiful ministry over the years.
The church's Day of Goodwill today goes far beyond an oil change and a car wash. There's groceries given away, free lunch and fun for the kids, free barista quality espresso, free books, and a raffle giveaway of household items. Jean Champion, who has volunteered for Car Care Day the past 14 years, explained the reason for the event.
We wanted to do something with what God has blessed us with and help them out and, you know, show them the love of Jesus by bringing them in and meeting a real need that people have.
Senior Pastor Jody Bowser shared a memory of the event that has stuck with him.
I don't remember the dynamics of what brought them to Moses Lake, but they were homeless and living in their car with 5 cats, and they somehow found out about this event. They came, and needless to say, the car needed a little attention, and we vacuumed it, cleaned it, shared the love of Christ with them, and they both of these gals ended up coming back the next day on Sunday, and over the course of time, both of them really got their feet on the ground.
The church includes youth volunteers starting at age 7. Natalie Castro participated in the event. She is retired and said she has brain tumors.
And I haven't had an oil change in 3 years because I can't afford it. So thank God, bless these people for their time and their help.
Christine Wilson and her son, Jeremiah Mickelson, said they were grateful for the church's help.
It's a great thing the church is doing for us. People that can't afford it.
Pastor Kent Copley said the event has been a positive learning experience for his congregation.
We're learning so much more about the needs in the community. When just a little while ago I met a gal where her husband passed away, and this ministry is helping her take care of a need, maybe something that her husband was taking care of before.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Though a peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwich might not sound as appealing as one might think, a town in Massachusetts considers it a household staple. Here's the Associated Press with the story.
It's a New England creation that's been beloved for nearly a century.
It just brings you back to your childhood. You know, it was one of those comfort foods that you always went back to.
Fluff is a sugary marshmallow treat usually found alongside peanut butter in sandwiches dubbed a Fluffernutter. How popular is it? The company that makes it sold 8 million pounds of fluff last year.
Kids have grown up on it. They love it. It's a simple product. It's, you know, face it, it's delicious.
The town where it was invented even has an annual festival called What the Fluff. There's games, all kinds of fluff foods, and even romance.
It was 2 years ago, Fluss Festival. First time I had ever been here.
First time I had ever been.
Very coincidental, and here we are 2 years later, and actually...
We just got engaged a month ago.
Yep.
Fluffernutter sandwiches may be a staple in New England, but elsewhere?
People look at you kind of funny if you're thinking about if you talk about a Fluffernutter sandwich, a marshmallow cream and peanut butter sandwich. They don't think it's a good idea.
Massachusetts, however, takes its native creation very seriously. A bill to make Fluffernutter the official state sandwich has been reintroduced in the state legislature this year. Noel Waghorn, The Associated Press.
Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DLC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. And we will be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER 1 Weather Center, sports, and more news.